Hello viewers, I'm Shabista Mannan, a clinical nutritionist come dietitian and a certified diabetes educator too. Currently working as a dietitian in NH Super Specialty Hospital Guwahati. I am an editorial board member of CCEM online journal, which is first e-journal on critical care and emergency medicine from Northeast India. Today I am going to talk about diet for women. Health DNA in association with their event and media partner Mentalime have organized this show and I'm glad to be here. While we are talking about diet for women and nutrition for women, we should know that why our nutrition is different from men. So as children, boys and girls, dietary needs are largely similar. But when puberty begins, women start to develop unique nutritional requirement, and as we age, our body go through more physical and hormonal changes. Our calorie requirement is lesser than men, but our requirement for certain vitamin and minerals are much higher than them. Hormonal changes associated with menstruation, childbearing and menopause mean that women have a high risk of anemia, weakened bone, osteoporosis and requiring a high intake of nutrients such as iron, calcium, magnesium, vitamin D and vitamin B9 folate. So that's why our nutritional requirement is totally different from men. And while we are talking about the nutrient requirement, then we should know what are the major nutrients which is play a very important role in women health. So now the first important nutrient for women is calcium. We knew that calcium is for a strong bone. So you need calcium to build healthy bone and teeth, keep from strong as you age, regulate, but it also regulate the heart rhythm and ensure your nervous system function properly. Calcium deficiency can lead to or increase mood problems such as irritability, anxiety, depression and sleep difficulties. So if you don't get enough calcium in your diet, your body will take calcium from your bones to ensure your normal cell function, which can lead to weakened bone or osteoporosis, and women are at a greater risk than men to develop osteoporosis. So it is important to get plenty of calcium in combination with magnesium and vitamin D. The recommended days of a calcium for a woman is 100 milligram per day to 1200 milligram per day. Good source of calcium includes dairy products, leafy or green leafy vegetable, certain fish, grains, tofu, cabbage and summer squash. Your body cannot take more than 500 milligram at any one time. So there is no benefit to exceeding the recommended daily amount. The second thing in that calcium regimen is magnesium. Magnesium increases calcium absorption from the blood into the bone. In fact, your body can't utilize calcium without it. So recommended daily allowances for magnesium is 320 to 400 milligram per day for women, and good source include green leafy vegetables, summer squash, broccoli, cucumber, green beans, celery and variety of seeds. And third important nutrient in calcium regimen is vitamin D. Vitamin D is also play a crucial role. Vitamin D is also crucial to proper metabolism of calcium. You should aim 600 international unit daily. You cannot get vitamin D from about half an hour or direct sunlight and from foods such as salmon. Now the third important nutrient is folate, which is vitamin B9. For women of childbearing age, it is very important. Folate or vitamin B12, also known as folic acid, when used in fortified food or taken as a supplement. This is another nutrient that many women don't get enough or in don't get enough in their diet. Folate can greatly reduce the chance of neurological birth defect when taken before conception and during the first few weeks of pregnancy. And folate can also lower a woman's risk of heart diseases and certain type of cancer. So even if you are not planning for getting pregnant, as we knew that the pregnancy, most of the pregnancies are unplanned, it is essential nutrient for every woman of childbearing age. In later life, folate can also help in manufacturing estrogen during menopause. So folate deficiency in your diet can also impact your mood, leaving you feeling irritable, fatigue, affecting your concentration, and making you more prone for depression and headaches. How much folate is required? So RDA for all women and teen girls who could become pregnant is 400 microgram per day. Women who are pregnant should take 600 microgram per day, and those who are breastfeeding or lactating women, that one is 500 microgram. Good source include lentils. Lentils are a very good source of folate. The second source is green leafy vegetable. Beet is a very good source of folate. Fruit and fruit juices, fruits like papaya and bananas are very good source of folate. Citrus fruits are very good source of folate. Nuts, bean and peas. Folic acid is also added to enrich many grain-based products such as cereals, bread and pastas. And the broccoli, especially when cooked, is a rich source of folate. That 1 cup 91 gram of raw broccoli provides 14% of your recommended dietary intake of folic acid, while 1/2 cup, that 78 gram of cooked broccoli, can supply 21% of your daily need. So cooked broccoli is a very good source of folic acid. Now maximum women are experiencing bloating, cramping and fatigue during the week or so before your period is often due to the fluctuation of hormones. So your diet can play an important role in elevating these and other symptoms of PMS. So now there are few food which help you in this. So first is eat food high in iron and zinc. Some women find that food such as red meat, liver, egg, leafy vegetables and veggies and dried food can help ease the symptoms of PMS. And the second thing is boost your calcium intake. Several studies have highlighted already the role of calcium rich food such as milk, yogurt, cheese and green leafy veggies play an important and relieving role in PMS symptoms. And please avoid trans fat, deep fried food and sugar. All are inflammatory which can trigger PMS symptoms. Reduce your salt intake. If you tend to retain water and experiencing bloating, avoiding salty snacks, frozen dinners and processed food can make a big difference. Watch out for food sensitivity. PMS is a common symptom of food sensitivity. Common culprit include dairy and wheat. Try cutting out the suspected food and see it make a difference in your symptoms or not. Cut out caffeine and alcohol. Both worsen PMS symptoms, so avoid them during the time of your cycle. Consider vitamin supplements. For some women, taking a daily multivitamin or supplementing with magnesium, vitamin B6 and vitamin E may help relieving cramps. But again, supplements are not the substitute for a healthy balanced diet. It is always better to get vitamin and nutrients from your diet. And add essential fatty acid to ease cramps. So omega-3 fatty acids have been shown to help with cramps. It is advisable to go to take flaxseed and seafood will give you a lot of omega-3 fatty acid to relieve your cramps. Now I'm going to tell you about 12 wonderful food for women. So first wonderful for women is Parmesan cheese. Parmesan cheese is the richest source of calcium for strengthening your bone. Calcium is a key preventing osteoporosis, especially in your 20s. Although yogurt and non-fat milk help, but richest source of calcium is Parmesan cheese. It's 340 milligram of calcium per ounce compared to about 200 milligram in cheddar and Swiss. For calcium source, for completing your recommended dietary allowances for calcium, Parmesan cheese is a very good choice. Then second wonder food for women is apple. Apple basically boosts your immunity. Smart and sweet apple are rich in quercetin, an antioxidant that can increase your body's disease fighting ability. To overall, it boosts your immunity. Then third wonder food is lentil. Lentil builds your iron store. Low calorie lentil pack about 30% of your daily iron per cup cooked. About 12% of young women have low iron stores at the extreme that lead to anemia. So lentil will be very helpful for your iron store. And lentil is also rich in folic acid and as well as rich in protein too. So broccoli is next wonder food for women. Broccoli, basically those who want a very flawless skin and don't want wrinkle, for them broccoli is a very good food. Broccoli fight wrinkles. A cup of broccoli has 100% of your vitamin C requirement, crucial for production of collagen, which gives skin elasticity. It's also rich in beta carotene, which the body converts into a vitamin A. This vitamin assists in cell turnover, so old skin cells are replaced with the fresh ones. So if you want a very flawless, fresh, new, glow skin, then you should eat broccoli on daily basis. Potato is in our next wonder food category for women. Potato peak healthy carbs. Basically, potato contain a fat fighting compound called resistant starch that can help keep weight in check. One medium size potato with skin will run you just around 100 calories and with more potassium than banana. Potatoes also help fight heart disease by keeping blood pressure low. So next wonder food for women is spinach. Spinach is dense with key nutrients. The leafy green is high in vitamin K and also contain calcium and magnesium. A combo that may help slow the breakdown of bone and occurs as you get older. So as well as folate and B vitamin that help prevent birth defect, and it packs just 7 calories per cup raw. So if you are a very figure conscious, even then you can take spinach. Then the next wonder food for women is dark chocolate. Dark chocolate basically stops stress and fight diseases. European researchers found that people who ate an ounce or a half of dark chocolate, about 200 calorie worth, every day or 2 week production less every day for 2 week produce less of stress hormone, that is cortisol, and reported feeling less frazzled. So cortisol cause a temporary rise in blood pressure, constantly high level up your risk of depression, obesity, heart disease and more. And it is found that those who are eating chocolate, while you are eating chocolate, on that time there is a hormone called serotonin secretes, which gives you a calming effect. High mushroom. Now the next wonder food is mushroom. Mushroom deliver cancer fighting antioxidant. Everyone knew now, it's not a secret that mushroom delivers a cancer fighting antioxidant. One study showed that women who ate just 1/3 of an ounce of raw mushroom a day had a 64% reduction in breast cancer risk. Other researchers suggest that mushroom reduce the effect of aromatase, a protein that help produce estrogen, a major factor in some breast cancer. So for women, mushroom is a wonder food. Next wonder food for women, again sardine or seafood, which gives you a lot of omega-3 fatty acid. 3 ounce of sardines have about 1.3 gram of omega-3, which when your need is about 1 gram per day. The next wonder food is again avocado. Helps flatten your belly. If you want a very slim fit figure, then please go with avocados. Avocados are high in monounsaturated fat, which has been shown to help you drop weight, including from your troublesome metal. In one study, people who get the most monos, 23% of their daily calories, had about 5 pounds less belly fat than those who ate a high carb, low fat diet. So the next wonder food for women is bell peppers. That basically bell peppers is protect your eyes. Age-related macular degeneration, that is AMD, and characters are leading cause of vision loss. But food rich in lutein, zeaxanthin, and vitamin C, like bell pepper, can keep eyes sharp. A cup of sliced red, yellow, or orange pepper contain nearly twice your daily vitamin C, plus 116 microgram of lutein and 562 microgram of zeaxanthin. So this is very important that you at least once in a week you add bell peppers in your diet. Whole grain pasta is the next wonder food for women, or whole grain. You can say whole grains are next wonder food for women. Whole grain pasta is loaded with B vitamins, which helps your body convert food into energy. And unlike processed product that lack in fiber, whole grain are more filling than their refined counterparts. In other words, you feel satisfied with fewer calories. So again, it will help you to reduce your weight or to keep you in shape. So dear friend, this information, I think this information is enough for today about diet for women. So myself, Shabista Mannan, would like to help you anything related to diet. To connect with me, download Health DNA app and register yourself. Good day. So now the third important third important nutrient in calcium regimen is vitamin D. Vitamin D is also crucial to the proper metabolism of calcium. You should aim 600 international unit daily. You can get vitamin D from about half an hour of direct sunlight and from foods such as salmon, shrimps, vitamin D fortified food, cod liver, and eggs. After calcium, the second most important nutrient for women is iron. So everyone knew that iron is important for hemoglobin. Iron helps to create the hemoglobin that carries oxygen in your blood. It's also important to maintain healthy skin, hair, and nails. Due to the amount of blood lost during menstruation, women of childbearing age needs more than twice of amount of iron than men, even more during pregnancy and breastfeeding. However, many of us aren't getting nearly enough iron in our diet, making iron deficiency anemia the most common deficiency in women. How much iron we required for adults and women aged between 14 to 18, recommended daily amount is 27 milligram. For adult women in between 19 to 50-year-old, requirement is 21 milligram per day. For pregnant lady, it is 35 milligram per day, and for lactating women, the recommended doses are 25 milligram per day for women. One of the best source of iron is red meat, especially liver. Leafy vegetable and beans are also good source of iron, but the iron from plant food is different from the iron from animal source and not absorbed as well as in the body. So other food rich in iron include poultry, seafood, dry food such as raisins and apricot, and iron fortified cereals, bread, and pastas too. So it is important if you have a iron deficiency and you are a non-vegetarian, please try to take iron from non-vegetarian source instead of taking your all iron requirement from vegetarian sources. Now the third important nutrient is folate, which is vitamin B9.